Welcome to our classic fight night, and a real top of the bill one this time, the Rumble in the Jungle. Every now and then there's always a fight that creates a whole interest in the country, and in this case in the whole of the world. George Foreman, the new champion, and people were expecting him to knock the block off of Muhammad Ali. It was some event, Harry, wasn't it?
Well, we're talking about Zaire and Kinshasa, the capital. Zaire, of course, used to be the Belgian Congo until they kicked the Belgians out. But I have to say, we're talking third world here. It really was an extraordinary place. I remember sitting at lunch in the finest hotel in Kinshasa, and a waiter with a big knife in his hand chased a rat across the restaurant floor. It did a bit put me off my food.
Nobody in the fight game was it at the time, but I remember in the camp where Ali was training, which was in the Mobutu's own little concentration camp, I called it, that the very first meal I had there was this little small piece of chicken, and I happened to say to Angelo Dundee, "It's small, but it's not bad, is it, this chicken?" He said, "No, you're eating monkey and chips." So I think that sums up it.
This was a multi-million-dollar fight, and here we are in the middle of Africa. But why? Well, it was all about, basically, wasn't it, Mobutu, the president, was trying to promote tourism in Zaire.
Yeah.
Fat chance, I thought.
Then, of course, we had this postponement, which we thought the plane may never get on the fight.
I was in the gym there that day. Foreman got cut in training. I was actually in the gym, and I saw this cut, and it was bad. And my heart sank. I suddenly thought, oh, this fight's going to be postponed. We're all going to have to come back again.
There has been an injury, and I'm still dependent on the fight. I want the fight, and the fight will take place.
And it was 5 weeks later before it took place.
Well, one way I could say, you give this place a lick of paint and it'll be sheer hell.
Everybody thought Foreman would win. I mean, as you said at the start, he'd recently won the title from
and unbeaten
from Frazier, and took Frazier off his feet with one punch. I remember it in Kingston, Jamaica. And really, I mean, Ali was 32, and I can't remember meeting anybody who thought he had a real chance.
No, well, I think one or two of them chanced that they would, but when he got into the ring, he actually leaned over the ropes and he picked me out, only because he couldn't see much in the black of this open football stadium, a very run-down one, which Mobutu did not go to because he feared he might get bumped off, apparently. The security couldn't give him guarantee. But he leaned over the rope and he used another expression, but he said something like, "Do you think this guy could really beat me?" And I'm looking up saying, what's he picking on me for? Because he'd found out that I'd tipped him to win in the London Evening News, Foreman.
Well,
so then I realised, hang on, I've made a mistake here. This guy's ready for this fight. I should have known better, you know.
But Ali had the people on his Zaire people on his side, didn't he? Because he'd learned while he was training that they started chanting for him, and they were shouting out, "Ali Boumaye, Ali Boumaye." And what they were actually shouting out was, "Ali, kill him." Yeah. And he learned to sort of lead the chorus with all this position. I mean, he was the people's choice.
And I'm sure we'll see that. I'm looking forward to seeing it all over again in a much more comfortable atmosphere.
Look at this now as they stare. Muhammad Ali beginning to talk to George Foreman. They're really putting the stare on each other. George Foreman has that serious look. Ali definitely talking to him. Look at the stare on George Foreman. Look at Ali give him the word. So the stage is set. We're just about ready to begin. Round one, the heavyweight championship of the world at stake. $5 million will be paid to both fighters. Ali ready, Foreman ready. Here we go. Ali quickly across the round. Round one, Ali bouncing around, shifting left for right. George moves slow. Ali gets the first punch in. A light right hand taken on the forehead by George Foreman, the champion. Foreman moving slow, trying to stalk his man. Ali looks like he's ready to go here. He's not staying away. He's going after his man. Foreman comes in. Foreman a bit cautious in the first round, looking to drop that left hook. Foreman stalks his man to the far corner. There's that left uppercut and jab to the body of Muhammad Ali. Ali tries to hang on to the head of George Foreman. Foreman dances now. Moves Ali with a right hand lead again. As Foreman slightly confused with that right-hand lead, which I haven't seen too many times before. Ali certainly dancing, slipping punches, sliding around both ways. Foreman's idea is to back him off into the corner, and when they get tight, to wail away with that vicious hook to the body of Muhammad Ali. Ali lashes out with a light left. A straight right hand. Forehead of George Foreman. again, takes a light left inside as he tries to work to the body of Muhammad Ali. That's Ali on your right, Foreman on the left. A wild left hand thrown by George Foreman, taken on the side of the head of Ali. The pace is tremendous in round one. George Foreman with his face to you, Ali to the left. Ali tries to tie him up. He's leaning on Foreman. Foreman with a vicious uppercut, misses. Ticketed to the head of Ali. Ali stands back, ties his man up, leans on the rope, tells him, whispers in his ear, taunting him. So far, Ali looks pretty impressive in round one. This Foreman throws a light glancing blow, ticketed to the head of Ali, but goes over the shoulder of Muhammad Ali. Ali shifts right, bounces left, takes the light left on the side of the head. Wild left hand thrown on the side of the head of Muhammad Ali. Look at the referee, Zach Clayton, having his problems. 1 minute left in round number one. The heavyweight championship between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, live via satellite, direct from Zaire, Africa. That punch did no damage. That one did. Two wild right hands taken on the side of the head of Muhammad Ali. Ali continues to try to tie his man up. Zach Clayton separates him. Wild left hand, vicious hook. There's a real strong right hand just underneath the heart. And Muhammad Ali is taking some punishment now. About 25 seconds left in the round. Ali, face left, throws the straight right hand. That right hand lead has George Foreman slightly confused, but a straight left jab thrown by Foreman has Ali in the corner. Ali dances back, hangs on. What a tremendous, tremendous pace in round number one. The hook to the body of Muhammad Ali. Zach Clayton, the referee, separates them. About 8 seconds left in the round. Round one, Foreman and Ali, ending round one.
Looking at it again in replay, I mean, they weren't larking about in the opening round. You thought they'd try and size each other up. They didn't bother, did they? Got stuck in.
It amazed me then, and it amazes me now watching it again, how Ali came straight out of his corner and attacked, because the received wisdom at the time was that if he was going to beat Foreman, the only way he could do it was by backing off for 6 or 7 rounds and try and get the strength out of Foreman's legs, and then he might be able to do something. Instead of that, he's come straight out, attacked. It shook us, and I'm sure it shook Foreman.
Yeah, well, let's see how he gets on then. Over to round three.
Able to observe a little bit of puffiness under the left eye of George Foreman, the left eye, not the right eye. Oh, what a combination landed by Ali to the face of George Foreman. Round three just underway. Very even fight. I would have to score round two slightly in favor of Muhammad Ali. There's the left flicking in the face of George Foreman. George Foreman backing Ali to the rope. There's a vicious left hook to the body. Misses the left again, the right to the body, thrown by George Foreman. Ali is getting away with hanging on to the head of Foreman. Foreman will push and try to set up his punch. Watch him push. There's the right hand. When he pushes, he tries to do it off of that. That's his secret. Continues to work downstairs on Muhammad Ali. Foreman setting him up against the rope. What a vicious, fast combination by Ali. Ali definitely showing the hand speed in this fight. There's the chant. Ali Boumbaye. That means Ali, kill him. In the sporting sense of sport. Ali making Foreman look a bit awkward. That punch did no damage again. Ticketed to the head of Muhammad Ali. But that punch did. Look at him whispering in the ear of Foreman. Why he continues to taunt him. Ali super confident. Foreman looks unusually slow with his hands. But look at this. All of a sudden he opens up. 4 punches downstairs on Ali. Ali, of course, has protection around that area he was being hit by. Ali showing the ability to punch inside against George Foreman. Now the fighters move across the ring. A right hand lead by Foreman this time. Another right hand. A good right hand taken on the left side of the cheek, on the jaw of Muhammad Ali. That was the best punch so far for George Foreman. I don't know if you saw it, but it did spin the head around of Muhammad Ali. Have to say the heaviest punch so far was definitely landed by Foreman in that exchange. Ali trying to hang on. Might have been just stunned by that blow. Vicious right hand goes whistling by the nose of Ali. Ali continues to talk to George Foreman. Continues to talk, continues to taunt. 30 seconds left in round number 3. Foreman looking for his opening to unload that left hand underneath the heart of Ali and drop the right. There he goes with the right, but it just didn't land that time. Very even fight. 10 seconds left now in round 3. Ali showing his combination. The hand speed, left, right, left combination to the head of Foreman. Foreman again takes the right hand, right on the left side of the head. The bell ends round 3.
Good time now to think about this rope-a-dope thing, Harry, and maybe explode a little myth. In fact, they didn't want those ropes as slack as that, although he had practiced a bit in training and did that. And Angelo Dundee, I was only just away from the corner, kept yelling out, "I want these ropes tightened," because it was worrying him that he might get caught in there too much as we're watching this replay here. And he does soak up a lot of body punishment, Ali, unnecessarily, I thought.
But he didn't invent the rope-a-dope for this fight. I'd seen him for years in the gym. He used to do it when he was training, sparring. He used to lie on the ropes and invite the sparring partners to come in and whack him around the body. He did it endlessly. I don't know what the reason was, but he always did it.
He always thought that Foreman would blow up anyway, but the rope thing has always been a little bit of a myth about the softness of them and so forth. The humidity during them, 3 a.m. wasn't it, before
It
they
was.
started?
Yep.
And that creates ropes to slacken like that.
Okay.
And so with that, it's time for a break, but we'll be right back. Welcome back. It's Zaire 1974, the Rumble in the Jungle. World champion George Foreman is pummeling the body and Muhammad Ali is propping himself against the ropes. It's round 6.
Here we go with round number 6. There was some confusion in between rounds as officials and attendants are tightening up the ropes to prevent Ali from leaning back. And Angelo Dundee, the trainer of Ali, came racing across the ring and really did some yelling. They're still screaming back and forth about the ropes, whether they want them tight or loose. Zach Clayton separates the two fighters. Ali goes headhunting again. Oh, a great left hand taken in the face of George Foreman. Ali scored 3 in a row that time. Foreman's right eye looking to be closed. Ali has tremendous look of confidence on that face. These punches are landing, bouncing off the eye of the heavyweight champion of the world, George Foreman. Foreman has his work cut out for him. Ali gets a hand from the tremendous crowd here at 20th of May Stadium. Now Ali backs up against the ropes, takes a low blow, not intended by George Foreman. Light left on the break by Ali. Foreman has no steam in any of those punches, and you don't need me to tell you that. Ali leans on him. Ali sits back on the ropes and tells Foreman to come in. Angelo Dundee screaming from the corner, Ali, get off those ropes. But Ali continues to talk to Foreman. Straight left hand on the chin of George Foreman. Foreman paws in. He's looking for room to unload that right hand. 30 seconds left in the round. Now Ali squares away. Watch him box. He loves to put on combinations in the last few seconds of the round. Right hand misses. That right hand scored by Ali. Look at these combinations that Ali lands. The speed of Ali to this point has outclassed the strength and booming punches of Foreman. Neither fighter has been down. Round 6. All right.
But I think he's resting. He knows that Foreman is basically spent. I think he's going to try to take it as far as he can and then try to knock him out.
Here we go, round number 7, and the fighters can't wait to get at each other. As this time, Big Foreman comes stalking across the ring, delivering some light hooks to the body of Ali that certainly are doing no problems or causing any problems to Muhammad Ali. Ali spins him around out of the corner now. Ali is definitely in command as far as the movement in the ring is concerned. Foreman looking for the opportunity to unload. The left hand again in the face of Foreman. definitely Ali is scoring more punches than George Foreman. The punches to the body of Ali are not hurting him. They're not taking a toll. The man is in tremendous physical condition in that part of his body. Of course, George Foreman tries to work again inside on Ali. Ali pushes his hand away. We're in round number 7, midway through. Straight left and a good right hand taken on the side of the head. The tactic by Ali is to jab with the left, throw the right hand, and hang on. George Foreman, of course, famous for his booming punches. Foreman continues to come in on Ali. He wants Ali bad. It's just a matter of trying to set him up to deliver the real heavy blow. Ali rifles into the right hand. Ali's face is not marked. George Foreman gets in a pretty good left to the body that time, underneath the rib cage of Muhammad Ali. The punch was hard to see on television, but he did score a pretty good punch inside. Ali doing what he did to some smaller men, leaning on George Foreman. There's a good right uppercut thrown by Foreman. Best punch he's thrown in a couple of rounds. Ali hangs on. Both fighters beginning to show signs of being tired. 30 seconds left in this round 7. Very even fight. Hard to tell exactly who would be up in front. Perhaps by a point, maybe 2, one way or the other. Looks like Ali could be out in front with the punches that he's scoring to the head of Foreman. Foreman tries to score some, definitely showing some fatigue in the waning seconds in round 7. Ali continues to talk. Foreman tries to deliver some shots to the body. The bell sounds, ending round 7.
As we're looking at this replay, Harry, Ali nicknamed Foreman the Mummy, and that's exactly, he's almost falling over his own feet. But Ali's still taking punches unnecessarily, but waiting for him to punch himself out. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
I think they were both getting tired at this stage, and I think Foreman was totally confused about what was going on, as indeed most of us were. And he's just wondering, I mean, he's flailing away and getting nowhere. I think, what have I got to do? But I still felt at the time, I must admit, that I thought George might just have it in him still to throw it. I'd seen him punch hard, and I thought he might still have it to knock Ali out.
But he was very weary at that stage. And
I think they both were.
It's the worst I've seen him flounder in a fight up until then. Oh, well, we'll see what goes on now. Over to round 8.
Ali working to the head of George Foreman. Ali scores again with a light left hand. That time a straight left bounces the head back of Foreman. A quick short jab with the right hand bounces the head around of Foreman. Foreman looking to deliver the real heavy blows. Now he's bouncing better. Almost falls out of the ring. Ali left that punch, twisted his body to the side, and the left hand went kind of over the shoulder. Ali bends him over. Zach Clayton right on the spot, the referee, chairman of the Pennsylvania State Boxing Commission. Ali, it seems to be, kind of going the way he wants. He's not dancing as much as we thought, but he seems able to control him. Now, some pretty good heavy right hand taken on the left side of the cheek by Ali. Good right hand thrown by Foreman that time. Again, for Foreman, it seems to be 1 or 2, maybe 3 good punches. That punch taken on the glove, that one slips by the left ear, tries to go with that right uppercut that felled Kenny Norton. The left hand again thrown out by Foreman. Both fighters now very much more fatigued than they were a round or so ago. The heat is pretty high here, around 80 degrees. The humidity is probably 85 to 90. At age 32, Muhammad Ali is bouncing around pretty good for the 24-year-old Foreman, hanging pretty tough in there. Again, I caution you to look for the one punch that George Foreman can deliver at any time. This man is devastating, to say the least. These punches are not at this particular time. Try to pull a sneaky right hand on Ali. Ali hanging on, getting away with it. The left hand taken on the side of Ali's cheek. The left hook again on the side of the glove. Right hand by Foreman was not effective. The right uppercut did bounce the head a little bit. Punches will not hurt Ali. Ali just takes them, protecting his face at all times, does Ali. Foreman throwing more punches now. Maybe this could be the tactic of Ali to let the man punch himself out. 30 seconds left in round 8. Very even fight. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. It's the combination. 3, 4, 5, 6. Foreman gets up to the knee. 8. That's it. The fight is stopped. Muhammad Ali, a dramatic 8th-round knockout.
Well, I tell you, Harry, that's some night when, in fact, dawn was coming up and a monsoon would arrive just to celebrate the new champion. He said he'd do it, and he did it in style as usual. He'd rehearsed a few of those right-hand punches during the fight, but then he looked a bit tired. But, I mean, you can't question his own strategy. He can make it up as he goes along. I think he always knew he was going to throw that punch at the same time, and he still had plenty of time to do it, actually.
Well, we were almost a quarter of a century on from that, and I still find it just as incredible now watching it as I did then. I remember saying in the commentary when George set up that big barrage of punches and Ali's on the ropes, I remember saying, Ali's very tired, the arms are coming down. And I honestly thought he was about to be beaten. And then he does that little turn, clips him, and knows instantly he's got George.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
a few more punches, it's all, my God, he's got the title back at 32. They were my actual words of the commentary. I was amazed.
Well, I tell you, old George didn't know what town he was in then, did he? Absolutely. Well, they reckoned 1 billion people tuned in for that fight, and I'm delighted that you've been able to join us for this classic fight night. And so it's goodbye from him.
And from him.
And from him.
I told you I'm the real champion. I told you I'm the champion of the world.